Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Daily Grind. How you doing out there this morning? Good, I hope. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're having a great morning. Hope you have a fantastic day. Hey, we're going to talk about people today. People are like garbage trucks. They're running around full of garbage, frustration, anger, hurt, resentment, pain, disappointment, fear, anxiety, and they get filled up and they got to dump it somewhere. And sometimes they dump it on you. And then you get something to do with it. Best thing you can do is smile and move on. Love the people that love you. Love the people that treat you right. And pray for the ones that don't. The ones that are like the garbage trucks when they dump it on you, pray for them. And don't run around spreading that garbage to anybody else that you get in contact with during the day. Just let it go. When they do it, just realize they're spiritually sick people. They're hurting, and they just need a place to dump. And you happen to be the lucky recipient of that. I have been that way many times. Best thing you can do is just let it go and move on. Don't be the person that spreads their garbage around. Life is 50% what you make of it and 50% how you take it. Take what you need and leave the rest. That's what I say. If somebody's helping you out and they're talking good and they're loving you, take all that stuff. If somebody's being the garbage truck and dumping on you, leave it. You don't need that. Just pray for them and move on. Treat them with kindness. Lord knows they need it. If they're acting like that, there's something wrong in their life. There's something going on that's not good. It's causing them pain or stress or frustration or something. And people need a place to vent. And unfortunately, some people don't do it in a healthy way. They just scream and holler at you when you're driving down the road or wherever. Just remember, people are like garbage trucks. They're just dumping their garbage. Just brush it off and keep on moving. Best thing you can do is smile and wave and keep on trucking. Don't allow it to get to you. So I was in the Dunkin' Donuts one morning getting a cup of coffee. I had my boy with me, and I was talking to a friend of mine, and some guy said some kind of nasty things to me, and I didn't catch it at first. And then I said, "What'd you say to me?" And he went off. Oh my God, did he go off? He told me that he was going to do a few things to me, and I said, "Well, I'm going to get a cup of coffee, and if you're outside waiting for me when I come out, then we'll have to deal with that. But I suggest you just move on with your day." And he wasn't there, thankfully. Anyway, I ran into him a few days later, same type of thing, and then finally we had a chance to just talk. And he was going through a really rough time in his life and had a pretty rough morning, and I was a lucky recipient of the garbage that he had to dump. And after we talked about it, the man apologized to me. We shook hands, and we actually became friends after that. But the thing is he was in pain, and he needed a place to dump it, and I was the guy that he dumped it on. Now, I could have smacked him upside the head, and we could have gotten in a fight and got arrested and had all kinds of fun like that. But I chose not to do that. I chose to do something different, to just let it go and move on. And later on, we had a talk, and he taught me something. When you're in pain, make sure you deal with it. You don't dump it on somebody else. And sure enough, later on, I was in a painful situation in life, and I just remembered that. And I didn't do that to somebody else when I went out. I talked to God before I went out and said, don't let me put this on somebody else. I made a phone call, talked to a friend, kind of tried to process and get rid of it so I didn't have to be the garbage truck dumping on someone else. So don't be a garbage truck. And if you happen to be the place they're dumping on, remember, let it go, pray for them, don't spread their garbage around, continue to have a good day, and continue to be a shining light in this world where people need it. So I hope you have a great day. I hope nobody dumps their garbage on you today. And if they do, I hope you know enough to not take it, to just pray for them and move on. Love the people that love you. And have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.